The Kansas State University Medal of Excellence Award is among the university's highest honors. Awarded annually by Kansas State University and the KSU Foundation, the Medal of Excellence recognizes outstanding KSU Foundation trustees who have demonstrated exceptional qualities that benefit and advance K-State. Recipients of the Medal of Excellence truly epitomize the spirit of K-State through exceptional service, leadership, and financial contributions to the university. They join an elite group of K-State advocates, ambassadors, and investors who inspire us all to think big and act greatly on behalf of our alma mater. The 2024 Medal of Excellence honorees are Steve and Cathy Lacy.
I just remember Steve and Cathy coming up to me with so much energy and enthusiasm, and their smiles, it was just amazing. They just made me feel, and my wife Cathy, so welcome that first time I met them. You cannot feel bad after you meet Steve and Cathy.
I first met them when I became the dean of the business school. And when you become the dean, they don't give you an instruction manual or any of that. It's all about learning on the job. And Steve is the CEO of this huge corporation. He would always take my calls. I get kind of emotional thinking about it because he was a mentor to me. And really any success that I've had as dean, I attribute to Steve Lacy.
I've worked with Cathy much more than Steve. But with respect to the words I think that best describe her are compassionate, empathetic. She doesn't mince words, which I really appreciate. And to have an honest conversation with an individual about the needs and the challenges of a particular college, and to see that their support is genuine, I think describes Cathy best.
Steve and Cathy have had a huge impact at K-State, and it's easy to point to a lot of the financial contributions that they've given, their philanthropy. The College of Business building is a component of that. The cafe at Health and Human Sciences, Lacy's, all the scholarships that they've done, the SAE house that Steve's been involved with. But I think beyond that, it's really about the people that they've touched.
So I first met Steve. We were at an SAE family weekend. He came in with an energetic handshake, and we started talking from then, and then we would also meet up for coffee. We still meet up for coffee or lunch. Steve is a big driver in the fraternity. We were recognized as the best SAE fraternity in the nation. We got the Zeal Award, and that would not even be within our realm without Steve Lacy.
Their characteristics as great ambassadors are just their enthusiasm and their caring. They care deeply for K-State, and you know that when you're around them. How they approach this institution and make it a priority for them and for us really makes them very special, in my opinion.
They're not beholden to the way that K-State was in the past. They're not afraid of change to a university, as long as it's intentional change and the outcome being student education and opportunities is heightened because of the change. That makes them good ambassadors.
This is a special award, obviously, and I can't think of another couple or two people more deserving than Steve and Cathy. Personally, their friendship to myself and my wife Cathy have been phenomenal since the day we met them. I can't thank them enough for all they've done. I can't congratulate them enough, because this is so deserving for both Steve and Cathy that I just hope they enjoy it and celebrate, and I look forward to celebrating it with them.
Please know that the time and energy and passion that you've put into me will not be wasted, and that you are culminating the next generation of Wildcats.
Steve and Cathy, congratulations on this award. I know this has a huge impact on you, but you've had a huge impact on K-State, and for that we can never be as appreciative as we should be.
Steve and Cathy, congratulations on being the recipients of this award. I can't think of a couple that are more deserving, and I'm honored and thrilled that you're being recognized.